Hey Gear Seekers, I'm Nick. Right now your sub box is probably filled with a bunch of other Founders Edition reviews for the RTX 3080. So instead of doing that and giving you more of the same, because basically all those videos are going to be the same, we decided that we're going to do a build with one of the partner cards. So yeah, let's roll the intro and then build it. As usual with these builds on the channel, we build with parts that we have on hand, and this is featuring a very special GPU that actually releases tomorrow, not when the Founders Edition cards come out, because we're not actually allowed to share any benchmarks of this card until the day after the Founders benchmarks come out. Pretty weird, right? Anyways, yeah, let's get into building it and see how this green machine came together. All right, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed this very Gear Seekers-like build and just giving you something different in your sub box right now, because most of the reviews that you're going to see tonight whenever this video goes live, and if you're watching this in the future, I'm sorry, but yeah, all the videos you're seeing right now are going to be basically telling you exactly the same thing, but for obvious reasons, we can't share benchmarking details for this card until the day after. So we actually have a proper review of this card coming out tomorrow, so in about 24 hours from this one going live. So stay tuned for that, because we will talk about all of the interesting things we found with the partner cards. But for now, yeah, obviously we can't share those details with you. But because you guys love to know what all the parts are in these builds, let's quickly chat about those parts. The CPU that I went with is the Intel Core i9-10900K. The motherboard that we went with is the MSI Z490 Ace. It is a board that supports those 10th gen CPUs. The GPU that we used is quite obviously the MSI RTX 3080 Gaming X Trio. It's MSI's flagship 3080 card, and it's really, really big, and that's just about as much as I can say about it for now. To cool the 10900K, we went with the MSI. Yes, you're seeing a bit of a theme here. I do like to do this with complete parts from the same vendor for these builds. It's the MSI Core Liquid 360. We've actually done an installation guide for this on Intel systems, and you can check that out in the top right-hand corner right about now. The RAM that we went with is 32 gigs of Antec Katana RAM. I love how this RAM looks, and it's probably the best looking RAM out at the moment, which is why I decided to go with it for this build. And because I decided to be a little bit excessive with this build, I decided to go with the Cooler Master V1300 Platinum. Completely overkill power supply. You don't need a power supply like this for a GPU or a system like this, although it is nice to have the extra headroom. It is completely unnecessary, and the only reason why I use it is because I can, right? And all of those parts are inside the TD500 mesh in black. It's the first time we've done a black TD500 mesh on the channel. If you guys want to know a bit more about this case, we have done plenty of testing with it. You can check out our initial video up there in the top right-hand corner right now. And we actually worked with Cooler Master to help develop this case as well. So we know quite a bit about this case. Any of the parts that I didn't mention, I'll put in the PC part picker list down below in the description, so you can peruse that at your own leisure to see what all of the parts are. And that's basically it, because we can't share any performance numbers for this card. We didn't want to do the same old thing that everyone else is doing right now. Anyways, guys, if you like the music you heard here, I make all the music. It's available over on our Patreon. If you want to get early access to videos not like this one, head on over to our float plane. If you like the video, smash like. If you hated the video, hit that dislike button twice. Once again, thank you so very much for watching. I'm your boy Nick with Gear Seekers. You peek, we seek. And I really, really like this build. It actually turned out quite nice. As you can see, this 3080 is absolutely huge. It's got 3 8-pin PCIe power connectors. It is completely excessive. It's like the Lightning Z, the MSI card, and yeah, it's very similar with design and whatnot of that card, with the cooler and stuff like that. That's as much as I can say about it, guys. Please don't ask. I literally can't talk about it. It's killing me. I really want to talk about it. We could have done Founders stuff, but it's just not as exciting as all the cool partner cards coming out, because, you know, like RGB and all of the fun stuff like that as well. But yes, guys, I hope you did enjoy this. And there was something else that I wanted to say. I completely forgot. What was it? My brain completely just went... I forgot what I was going to say. Sponsored. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. It's not sponsored by MSI. I knew there was something I was forgetting. This video is not sponsored by MSI at all. They literally send us parts all the time, and yeah, this is just one of their new flagship GPUs. But stay tuned, because not only are we going to be doing a video about this GPU, what else? Can we talk about this? We can. We've got the Gigabyte 3080 as well, the gaming OC. We've got the 3090 gaming OC. We've got a bunch of other partner cards as well. We've got lots of stuff, all the Founder stuff. I feel like it's a little bit boring. Everyone thinks it looks cool, but all of the partner stuff is what you guys are actually going to buy. So that's what we're going to be covering. We're not going to be doing Founders cards. I'm just not that interested. Thanks for watching.